This is Sports This Morning. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakman.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam.
Okay, you know the story. The greatest boxer of our time, Muhammad Ali, is gone. But even at death, he's still the greatest because almost everyone seems to be paying tribute to this great boxer, Tayo.
Incredible stuff, amazing. I mean, the words greatness, legend gets thrown around a lot, but I don't think there's many out there that will actually, debate that great, legend, and Ali belong in the same sentence.
That's right.
Still the greatest of all time,
That's
Muhammad
right.
Ali.
That's right. Okay, also on the show this morning, we'll be talking about Novak Djokovic, and he's also trying to achieve some greatness, talking about tennis. Exceptional Djokovic after beating Andy Murray to win a made-in-French Open title once again. We are telling you that impossible is nothing.
Yes, I mean, congratulations to Novak Djokovic. He's finally, achieved his dreams of winning the career Grand Slam. Okay, from the greatest of all time to one of the greatest tennis players ever, we go to the NBA where the Golden State Warriors are on the verge of greatness after recording another blowout win over the Cavs in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Austin, it's a lot of greatness on the show today.
That's
What's
right.
going on?
So what greatness? What phenomenal Golden State Warriors. It was a blowout style.
Yeah.
Look at that. How can you do this to a team as good as the Cavs?
With King James.
In the NBA Finals. Proper. Not
That's about more than 30 points. The game actually ended 110-77 in favor of the Golden State Warriors. Game 2 was a total, demolition, complete annihilation of the Cavs. For the second game in a row now, they didn't show up. And I'm afraid, when the series started, Austin, remember I said, okay, we might just see a competitive series that can go to a Game 7. Then after the first game, I came and said, okay, this series might actually not go down to Game 7. And after seeing the second game, the second blowout now, I'm saying it might just end in a sweep. They might just get swept on the evidence of what we've seen so far. The Cavs haven't had an answer, to the Golden State Warriors. And for the second straight game, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they had subdued and displays.
That's right.
But one man came to the party, your man, Draymond Green.
That's right.
34 minutes, he had 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Spoke to him after the first day. What's going on, Green? And he said, Austin, I'll bounce right back, but come on, you can't take away the greatness in this team. These guys, they're rewriting everything we know.
And the skill, but the will must be more than the skill. They must have the will to run faster, to push a bit harder, and that's what makes a champion. When it was about to fight Sunday Liston, he said, Klay comes out to mid-Liston, and Liston starts to retreat. If Liston pulls back an inch further, he ends up in a ringside seat. Klay swings with the left. Klay swings with the right. Here, young catchers carry the fight. Now, Liston's still backing, but there's not enough room. It's about out of time. Here, Klay lowers the boom. He hits with the left. What a wonderful swing. It lifts Liston clean out of the ring. Now Liston's still rising, and the ref wears a frown, for he can't start counting till Sonny comes down. Now who would have thought when they came to this fight, they'll witness the launching of a human satellite? Yes, the crowd didn't dream when they laid down their money that they would see the total eclipse of the Sonny. I am the greatest. Wow. Austin, do you know one thing? There's nobody in this world today, who has influenced my life like Muhammad Ali. He said, I don't wrestle with the alligator. I toss it with the whale. I don't handcuff lightning through thunder in jail. He said, only last week I murdered a rock. I injured a stone. I hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Wow.
How do you get that?
Wow.
It's a good thing you have a band for hire, because after this fight, you must retire. And this is a guy who only went through high school.
Okay.
This is a guy who people who had written off. They had told him as a light heavyweight before the Olympic Games in 1960, you will get knocked out. You were a light heavyweight, you shouldn't dance. Even the great Joe Louis said you would have been a journeyman if you fought against me, but you beat all the odds. Becoming heavyweight champion in 1964, 74, and 79. How many Olympic heavyweight champions did he beat? Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Leon Spinks, Floyd Patterson, 4 Olympians. Where do you see that? We're talking about being heavyweight champion of the world 3 times or ABA champion as an amateur. And talk about now affecting the world. Muhammad Ali I'm surprised I'm not in tears. Because throughout yesterday, it felt like someone who lives with me dies. I make money and a living off teaching about Muhammad Ali. How can you die? Look at my hairstyle. Look at how I can tell you about Muhammad Ali I remember looking at any book. It's in my DNA. You know, so for a man who stopped boxing in 32 years ago to be so significant today, in and out of the ring, it shows you he clearly was a man with a heart of gold and a heart from God.
Okay, Sean, there's no doubt that Muhammad Ali was a poetic genius. But let's talk boxing here. I will stay with 1964 when he fought Sonny Liston. That fight, it was a massive underdog. And pundits were really, you know, they really fed for his life. But going into the fight, how did he actually pull off that particular win?
Because he believed in himself. Muhammad Ali didn't win that fight because he was bigger than Sonny Liston. Everybody knows Sonny Liston had a screwdriver jab. He would break your head with that jab. But Ali knew by himself. He knew if I dance, if I float, he can't touch me. So he said your hands can hit what your eyes can't see, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And he did it. He did it. He didn't just say I was going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. He did it. He went in there, moved around Sonny Liston, and it was peppering him with beautiful shots, jabs, uppercut, right hooks, left hooks. Sonny Liston tried to cheat in the third round. Muhammad Ali was blind and he couldn't see. He couldn't see because Liston had a reputation for putting like alcohol on his hand, and so when he hits you in a clinch, he rubs it on your eye and you can't see. Cleveland Williams complained about the same thing with Sonny Liston, but he came back. He never quit. He never gave up. And that's why Muhammad Ali, you know, trying to differentiate, to pull out Muhammad Ali saying, let's not talk about boxing. You cannot talk about Muhammad Ali without talking about that will, that power, that desire. It's not the skill. People love Mayweather today. I love Floyd Mayweather, but nobody feels Mayweather because he doesn't show you the passionate side of him. He shows you the skill, exceptional. So Muhammad Ali's will and skills, to answer your question, was the decider. He didn't quit. He couldn't see. How could you, I mean, a guy on the list and is the current champion. You said you're going to kill him. Now you're running around the ring. You can't see. What are you talking about? But he stood and he waited. And then when he came out in the fifth, he put a number on Liston. By the sixth, Liston quit. So he said he wanted to go to heaven, and so I took him in 7.
Sean, I don't feel like letting you go. Yeah. Confirm it, Sean. Is he really, Muhammad Ali, is he really the greatest boxer of all time?
Okay, listen, I'm going to tell you this right here, okay? Muhammad Ali said pound for pound. He himself said pound for pound. When you say pound for pound, that's cumulatively altogether. Muhammad Ali himself said Sugar Ray Robinson is the greatest, and he's the greatest heavyweight of all times. But for me, okay, besides me being the greatest of all times, I would say Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all times. Muhammad Ali.
Thank you so much, Sean. Rapha, thank you so much for speaking to us on Muhammad Ali. And stay with his virtues. It will bless you. Thank you. So that's it, Sean Rapha, professional boxer. He's in Dubai. Has got so much love for Muhammad Ali. Let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with the show on Muhammad Ali. This time, you'll listen to former United States President Bill Clinton also showing some love to the late boxer. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay.